Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Taffy, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. The last time we played, we had an embarrassing blue baby run, followed by an embarrassing blue baby run that the game chose or saw fit to bail us out of by giving us Mom's Knife and a bunch of damage upgrades. I guess we just circle ourselves back around to Isaac at this point, and we just kind of do what we need to do to unlock parts of the game that are otherwise inaccessible to us at the moment. We had the the smart-ass optimist run not too far back, where I was not allowed to bitch about getting bad items. We don't have to do that this time, but that said, I would much prefer to be just completely overwhelmed and happy with the items that we get from here on out. Isaac doesn't have the D6, which is unfortunate to start, but I feel like it's fine. It eliminates a little bit of the guesswork. It kind of makes Isaac the vanilla character of the game, where you're just kind of like, oh, okay, well, I guess this is what I have, and this is what I'm going to go with, and holy shit, I totally didn't even think about the fact that there was going to be battle in this room. I was walking along like it was a sunny summer stroll, and came in to find a massive green champion spider literally diarrhea-ing smaller spiders out of himself, or I guess herself. I am completely phased by it. I didn't know that that was going to be there and had no mental sort of acuity set up to deal with that. I am going to take this pill? You know what? That's not the end of the world. I am going to drop that bomb. I think that what's in here theoretically could have been of more value to us than the tinted rock that was back in the other room, but as it turns out, I was not correct. I mostly picked up Bum Friend because of the simple fact that he, I think, is going to be valuable in getting that money that you can't get unless you can fly, and we can actually make use of, as long, you know, if we beat him to the money that we want on each floor that's, you know, important, let's get some shop money going money, then I really don't think he's detrimental. I think where you use Bum Friend is in those rooms where there's like golden poop floating on the outside of a impassable walkway, and that's where you utilize him most effectively. Is you shoot that poop, you spring all of the money out of there, he freaks out and goes and gets it, and what would have otherwise been completely inaccessible funds turns into consumables. So I've kind of been jonesing to play the Binding of Isaac all day. I'm happy to get to sit down. Those were famous last words last run, but I feel better about this situation already, just because this is a run with regular health and with sort of a regular set of rules, as opposed to Blue Baby, where obviously you're rolling with completely spirit hearts. This is a situation where, you know, that bad trip pill didn't permanently cost us our health. We just had to walk back and pick up some red health again to get us started. That's not gonna let me in. The door starts open like a gigantic cock tease, but then secret room. Nope. That was like the world's worst magic trick. Like, and secret room. Your card was the 3 of clubs. No, it wasn't. Your card was the 7 of diamonds. No, it wasn't. Your card was the rules of how to play draw poker. Yeah, so I thought that maybe for a split second there we might be able to swing the second secret room by knocking the explosive testicle bag into the wall, but it didn't pan out the way that we hoped. After that, I was just kind of pleased with myself for not taking damage. I did have the sort of constructive criticism of the day, because we're taking those now, it appears. I am. I don't mean to sound crusty and salty about it. I will never not take... Oh my god, I almost just walked in. I almost walked into that, so I guess what I wasn't trying to say was I'll never not take some ridiculously stupid... Oh god, damage. I want the riches that these mysterious fires have to impart upon us, damn it. I'll take that. Yeah, sure, man. Turn that into a bomb. Or not. You know what? That's fine. You go at your pace. You do you. Double Monstro. Both of these guys should be kind of wimpy, which is good. That said, they're going to be a little bit faster, and they're going to shoot with a little more regularity. Alright, we're good. Everything's fine. Nothing is fucked here, dude. Let's just, let's stick with the game plan. Get out of here without taking any red heart damage so that we can get our deal with the devil. I would love to focus one of these guys down, but they're so caffeinated at the moment that that's proving problematic, to say the least. What would I want out of this? I want health, because I kind of want to unlock Maggie so that I can have all the normal characters unleashed, so that I can be whittling away at their post-it notes. That said, I would happily take tier upgrade, torn photo, coat hanger, or just, yeah, as I say, straight up health isn't going to break my heart either. That also means I probably won't take 9 lives if it's in here. It is not. It is the goat head, which I think is a ridiculously good pickup on the first floor. Well, the first floor where you can have a deal with the devil, because from there on out, you are going to probably reap the benefits, and we don't have to worry about spirit heart health versus red heart health versus where we took damage versus where we didn't take damage. From here on out, it's just, you know, survive long enough to see the end of the floor, and you'll get to see what the deal with the devil is, and maybe parlay that into something worthwhile, a worthwhile item of sorts. It also means I can be a little more liberal with taking my pills. I really don't want it to be a tears down. Lemon Party's good. If we can get more of those, I'll be happy to take them. Luckfoot, I don't completely understand the luck stat in this game. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't. I used to kinda get it. I think I still kinda do. It influences our, you know, time spent gambling. It influences the number of drops we have. I could be making all that bullshit up too. I could be totally lying out of my ass. It seems to me that that would make sense to be the stuff that it would affect. I don't know if that's totally the case, but maybe, just maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and take an opportunity to blow up this tinted rock. I'm hoping actually that it'll give me a key. I'll take another bomb. Ooh, okay, well, we'll go back and blow up this tinted rock, and we will hope that it will give us a key. It didn't reach! You son of a bitch! Alright, well, onward and upward, I suppose. All in all, a decent little floor. We kind of broke even. Oh, so the constructive criticism that I got, and my response was I'm cognizant of it, and I'm trying my best to sort of work through it. But there was a gentleman who has been nothing but supportive about my return, and been nothing but happy about the fact that we have videos going up again. And he said, Taffy, I can't help but notice, and people had said this before, it's just, it continues to be sort of an issue. They're like, you are stuttering now. This is a newish thing, where now you're a stutterer, and you're saying a lot to fill the dead air. And I'm aware of it, and I know that it's something that I need to work on, and it's a problem that is just coming with having a year's worth of rust to shake off. It'll probably be persistent, and then be less persistent, and then hopefully, over a set period of time, it will just be gone. But it will take us a hot minute to get there, because there's still a part of me that hasn't had, you know, unless I got drunk at a family Christmas party, I'm not talking for an hour straight just to hear myself speak. So, and there's the big So, we'll take time, and I'll start to temper myself to not feel obligated to just speak and to make noise, which is the and the stuttering is basically buying time to finish a thought or complete a sentence inside my head, but it's stalling is what it is. So if I get into a situation where I have a thought and I'm thinking about the Dukes of Hazzard, but oh no you don't, you dick. If I'm thinking about the Dukes of Hazzard and I can't remember the name of the show and all I can think of is the Dukes of course, first of all, I've forgotten the name of the Dukes of Hazzard. Really, that reflects on me being a terrorist and you not being able to trust anything that comes out of my mouth. But secondly, if I were to want to think of that particular American classic, I would say the Dukes of you know, Dukes of Hazzard. And so that's what we're trying to get away from, is just Taffy getting back into the comfort zone, Lana. And hey, what you going after the black heart now, man? Really? Is that how we're gonna roll? Is oh, my key. Sad. I could trade it right back. I'm not gonna trade it right back. Not yet. I don't have enough money to make the shop worthwhile, so I don't know why I would forfeit basically my only resource of note right now, which is that single bomb, for a key that I can't really make use of at the moment. Goat's Egg does not bode well for us getting Maggie. Even if we get a butt ton of health on this run, I'm gonna spend a lot of it probably on deals with the devil, just because we have the ability to do that, and we're padded. Like, we're seriously padded with spirit hearts on this run. So, as much as I would like to unlock the tank, the blonde, useless tank, I really want to see if that's the secret room, but I don't know if it's worthwhile at the moment. As much as I would like to unleash the blonde tank on the world, the sort of, the silence is going to kill me when I think of it. The Family Guy Binding of Isaac equivalent of Meg. if I have an opportunity to increase my damage output, or if I have an opportunity to give myself the ability to fly, or any of those things, we are just going to have to wait for Binding of Isaac Meg to show up, because I'm not going to tank an Isaac run just to free her fat ass from her padded cell. She'll show up when we decide it's time for her to show up, and not 1 minute sooner. I'm not inconveniencing the denizens of the cave to a mediocre Isaac run just because her useless ass can't be dragged out of her bed and breakfast for the entertainment of all of ours on... I don't know. Do you guys like Maggie? Am I the only... Oh, shit. Am I the only one who feels real antagonistic towards Maggie? Am I sort of like on the outside looking in where people are just like, oh, dude, she's got a lot of health. Like, you can barter that with deals with the devil. I feel like maybe that's the... Oh, that's not the deal with the devil. Or not... Damn, Taffy, focus. That's not the... secret room is what I'm trying to say. But struggling mightily to get out of my mouth hole. Because the secret room has to be accessible from all sides, and that clearly was not. Hopefully we can get a little bit of money out of here. No. That's alright. That's fine. We don't need to go to the shop right now. It's not a real pressing issue. So we will take ourselves into our boss fight and maybe get the pageant boy and parlay that into an item. Otherwise, we're not going to stress about it because I'm intrigued to see what our deal with the devil has to offer. This is going to be a long fight with Mega Fatty. Like, Quad Shot is a great item, and if we can get some tier upgrades, it will be an even greater item. But it is going to be an item that is going to take a wee bit of time to whittle this fat bastard down. It's Meg. It's the Meg of bosses. It's the Maggie. I'm going to start calling her Meggy. No, I'm not. You know what? As a matter of fact, I think that joke has probably run its course. That said, Super Fatty is always a great yardstick with which to measure whether or not you feel like you are doing a respectable amount of damage. If the fight is 70-ish minutes long, like this one's shaping up to be, then the answer would be no. In which case, you should happily trade away any health you can to get a damage or tiers upgrade. Imagine if we didn't have Quad Shot. Like that's the other part of this. Is like, if we didn't have Quad Shot, how painful would this be already? It's going remarkably fast. I'm looking at Bumfriend right here. He's getting the jump. I can see him moving on stuff. Well, the good news is, and this actually doesn't seem to happen very often, the good news is that we don't have a spacebar item, so whatever, I usually am rooting for the lump of coal, but whatever Krampus gives us this time we'll happily take because we don't, it's not going to replace anything. It's not like we have the Book of Revelations or the Satanic Bible and we don't want to get rid of it, or the D6. We have nothing, so we will gleefully take Krampus's head, which is a good item. It's just, it's hard to... It's hard to... If you've got something you're attached to, Krampus's head is not going to pry it from your fingers. It's a fine item, but it's an item that... That's how I feel about Krampus's head. That said, we're off to a decent little start. And because we did take the deal with the devil that involved the goat head in the first place, we're gonna keep getting deals with the devil. Oh my god, I couldn't move. There was nowhere to go. Because we took the initial deal with the devil where we got the goat head, we are going to continue to get deals with the devil, which is great by me because I much prefer the option of offensive output, which seems to be the majority of deal with the devil items, whereas oh no! Yeah, you sneaky shithead. I knew it! I can feel it that you were gonna make that. Yeah, get that one, huh? Yeah? One-time payment? You just spit out valuables for the rest of the run? No, you go ahead. You can take some now. I feel like we're pretty squared away. So yeah, no, there are great items to be had in the deal with the angels, but I always feel more titillated by what's coming out of the deal with the devil. I always wonder if I'm not using Krampus's head enough. I always fear that the charge is going to take too long. I probably should let him have that. I will happily use it in here, though. No desire to really fight that room. Yes. We will take Fanny Pack. We'll take the key. We'll take the bomb. We won't take the battery. We will take the Spirit Heart. pretty good. Pretty good little haul. I think the fanny pack charges you in such a way so that when you get hit, like, items and goodies pop out. You become like a vending machine for Isaac items. We're gonna go ahead and fight through this teratoma battle. I'm trying to time it out. That's why I got quiet there for a second. I was trying to time it out so that they were exploding over the water, because if they explode over the water, then you don't have to deal with the riffraff that come out of them. The spiders just fail to spawn, as opposed to spawning literally at your feet and trying to whip your ass. This is why we got you, bum friend. This is your time to shine. Oh, bum friend. It's no bueno, brud. Brudder? Brosifs? Bro Chacho? I had like 9 different pet names that I had lined up there for Bumfriend, and none of them ended up completely forming and once again coming out of my face hole. So, still, you know, still shaking off the rust, still trying to figure out exactly what it is and who it be and how it go down. I've been kind of slow on the Darkest Dungeon uploads because of the simple fact that I'm terrified of sort of coming in and falling flat on one of those, because, you know, Isaac runs, you have up runs, you have down runs. People just kind of generally assume that if you're gonna plan on having triple-digit Isaac runs, that some of them are gonna be strikeouts and some of them are gonna be swinging for the fences, and, you know, you give yourself a little bit of leeway on that. But when it comes to that Darkest Dungeon setup, man, if I screw up an episode because I'm just not in the zone, auto zone, and completely tank an episode, then there's really, that's the really real world. There ain't no coming back. I want to blow all that up, and I don't have a really solid reason for doing that. Our pills haven't been that spectacular. I just feel like I want to go over there to those mushrooms and blow them straight to hell. So yeah, if I were to muck up a Darkest Dungeon recording, I would feel really bad, because that is such a niche, specific set of circumstances where the game auto-saves. I would have to explain why there are dead characters. I would have to explain why there's missing time on the recordings. And so, you know, I have to be in a very specific mood to tackle a Darkest Dungeon recording, because, you know, you really have to commit to being in it for like 45 minutes. And that win, lose, or draw, whatever goes up is going to go up. Oh, please be good. That's not bad. Oh, man, when I saw him bend over like that, I was just like, please not tears down, please not tears down. Thankfully, not a tears down pill, which is almost like a win. If it's not going to be a winning pill, it needs to at least not be a tears down pill. I'm torn. I'm torn between the petrified poop and the callus. The callus lets us walk over creep, and it lets us walk over spikes. I'm going to try it. You just don't find yourself in a lot of situations where you can use the callus, in my opinion. At least not effectively. Come on down, Silver. Yes, that is a tears upgrade, a health upgrade, but a shot speed downgrade. That is fine. I'm not worried about it. The big detrimental payoff from quad shot is that, oh my god, so many troll bombs, is that clearly your tier, it's like a massive tears downgrade is what I'm trying to say, that your rate of fire drops off dramatically. So yeah, you know, we're in a, I'm just gonna use it. I don't feel like messing with that BS. Oh, we have the callus, so we can totally go get that key. Great, see, it's already paying dividends. And this, can we get to that? No, I don't think we can fire through there. If we had spectral tears, we might be able to swing it. I'm gonna come back to that room once Krampus's head is charged. That's a room that I desperately want to fight, and I will, but I don't want to do it until after I've got my Krampus head charge up, because I feel like that's gonna help us out as far as like clearing an entire wave without really breaking a sweat. I'd go for a shot speed upgrade now that we've had blue cap. Basically, I know that during that last blue... Oh, come on, Taffy, that's some dumb damage. I know that during that last blue baby run, I kind of scoffed at the fact that it gave me Mom's Knife, and it gave me like 9 damage upgrades, and it gave me Guppy, and I just kind of went, no, well, I'm going to take all my advantages. I typically, if I have a choice, prefer to have runs like this, where we have cool tier synergies, and, you know, if we get a lot... Oh my god, Taffy, quit taking the dumb damage. I wasn't even looking at my half of the screen. I was, like, pontificating while staring down the bowling alley here at the murder spasm anuses. But I prefer to have, like, crazy tier synergies paired with... Go ahead, bum friend, that one's all you. We're gonna start feeding the beast with you. with the crazy tear synergies, I prefer to have like high speed of fire, high fire rate, and yeah, sure, I'm a glutton for Guppy, but if I have my druthers, I'm actually a-okay with just being flat-footed on the ground and shooting a ridiculous number of tears at any given point in time. Well, that's one wave down, and we got infamy out of it. Oh gosh. What's our card? I don't want to Zelda it into being hit by something, but the Hangman. I might use that in this room where this golden poop's hanging out. I might not. It's a pretty iffy place to use it. So now we know that we have a health upgrade pill hanging out in our rotation, which all of a sudden makes pills much more valuable, and it actually means that we could conceivably kill off our goals of unleashing the beast in Maggie. Bad Trip will turn into full health. Hangman is the ability to fly. I'm going to roll with Bad Trip for now in case we come across an arcade. If we come across an arcade, I will happily parlay that Bad Trip pill into a whole bunch of spins on the old blood bank. I got to imagine that we're getting pretty close here to having blown up enough tinted rocks to get the small rock. That weighs heavy on my mind. I would really... oh my gosh, Taffy, were you aiming for that one? I would very much like to get that unlocked. It's something that I kind of count on my day-to-day runs, and not having it available to me is unsettling. I feel like there's a piece missing, and I rarely think back and remember a time that I didn't have it in the game, so every time I pop a tinted rock, I kind of... wow, it's like a spider effect run. So we have a slowing effect now, which is tremendous. If I would say if we could get the splash damage, the toxic aura, I think it is, toxic splash, that would be wicked cool. We are 100% going to take Champion's Belt. And that's it for now. I can't remember what that pill is, but it wasn't our health upgrade pill, I don't think. If I'm wrong, crucify me in the comments. I probably deserve it. I gotta keep the judgment. Just be calm. Go ahead and pull... yeah, let's just go ahead and lay him down. We got 13 cents that we're not going to take with us anywhere. He'll probably pay out with some health in the not-so-distant future. Or the compass, which I actually think is better than health at this point. We have a High Priestess card that I'll probably just go use in the next room. Or I'll just use on the... strangely, that felt worth it. I felt okay about that. Alright, let's go back. I can't explain why, but I feel like this Bad Trip pill is going to end up being useful. I think that the secret room is right here. I think correctly. I'll fight Greed, what the hell. And with all the money that we get from fighting Greed for our prize fight purse, we will let Bumfriend go hog wild. Oh, Infamy, why are you so good? And we'll see what bric-a-brac and knickknacks we get out of it from him. Go crazy, bro. What do you got? Matchstick? Ooh, well, save us the walk. Yeah, sure, what the hell. Oh, that's so happening. That's so happening. Okay, and I'm gonna take Guppy's head with me because it's a per room charge. Yeah, sorry, thanks Krampus's head for the good time. You sure know how to show a girl, but we are the F out of here. Oh my gosh, okay. This is... I'm so excited because... 2 Guppy items. He. What next? There's really no reason to be down here except for I'm just being a completionist. I would very much like to shoot this brain near... wait, I have the callus. Why am I even worried about it? Come get me, bro. I don't have to be afraid of you or your stupid... okay, well the sun is better than the Bad Trip pill because it gives us the full health charge on top of giving us a map. And a little Necronomicon damage boost, so might as well take that with us. I'm gonna go ahead. So yeah, we still are in a place, especially with these slowing effects, where I would take any sort of splash damage, Aquarius, Trail of Tears, or I would take the Toxic Vial or whatever it's called, so that we can put down some of our own creep and trap guys in it. I happily, of course, will take Guppy every single run. I don't even care. Last time we got him, it didn't even feel like we got him, because we got him along with Mom's knife, and that doesn't feel like having Guppy. That feels like having Mom's knife, and sometimes flies show up. So, let's keep the dream alive. I found that the best way to really bring your Guppy dreams to life is to get the left hand, get a butt ton of red chests, and then at that point it starts to really just feel like a matter of time before you get a 9 lives offer, or before you get a Guppy's paw show up. And I just think that I don't think it's crazy overpowered. I think that it automatically, like, if you have kind of mediocre items like we do right now, they're fine items. They're not bad items. They're literally not bad items, but they're not break the game items either. Okay, so this is something that we were looking for, so let's make use of it. Temperance. Go crazy, bum friend. And as we're getting hit, we're also going to spawn out nifty bric-a-brac and goodies. Oh, okay, well, there's health. That's a useless trinket, bum friend, and you're a bad person for having given it to us. I need you to know that I think less of you as a companion and as a friend. I feel like you've let us down, and that I will never give you my daughter's hand in marriage. Asshole. Oh, I just, oh my god. This is the world's most perfectly carom bomb, and now I'm gonna make you pay. I'm gonna light you up. See, this is a situation where, as these, oh my god, he's so fast. As these stuns are hearing, that's gonna be our second level bandage girl, which is nifty. So that was one of those situations where as we were hitting him for stun damage, we could have been laying creep down at his feet, and that doesn't seem like it does a lot of damage until you get into it, and then it really starts to add up if you can hold them there, which is harder said than done, but on the occasions that it works super well. I can't remember if these guys get hurt by the blue turrets anymore. We are bypassing so much damage by having Infamy's mask, which is super nice. I'm also really grateful for the fact that the blue turrets don't kill our flies anymore. That used to happen, and it used to be really frustrating. I feel like I'm going to take just enough money to make the shop worthwhile. Alright, so now I have 15 cents. Now Bum Frank can go hog wild. Go, dude, go. It's all you. Fanny Pack is all but paying for itself. Cancer's coming with us. That's... Thank you for your service. And is this a place where we want to... No? Okay. I think we're going to try, in the interest of trying to get our... We'll take the sun card. In the interest of trying to get our Maggie unlocked. Oh my god, that was the most perfectly timed blue turret of all time. In the interest of trying to get Maggie unlocked, we're going to keep everything in there intact. Oh my gosh, this room is terrifying. Oh my god, I don't want to die here. I don't want to die here. Okay. Why did you do that? I did that so that I could clear out a pathway with which to shoot these hearts. Because what good does having all this stuff do you if you perish trying to eliminate these hearts? Because we can't fly over there. We don't have really great spectral tears or piercing shots, so we have to figure out a way to get our shots in there, and I was really actually pretty worried that we were going to be beaten to death in that room. We can actually go back and see if this boss trap room is worth fighting. They rarely are, but occasionally there's an item in here. We have to. I mean, like, we have to. Because Guppy's paw and Guppy's collar could be right there. You just never know, man. You never know when you gotta go. And if you don't shine, you won't glow. Hey, now you're an all-star. I don't know the lyrics to Smash Mouth, man. I just know that I'm happy enough to want to sing Smash Mouth. So why don't you cut me a damn break? Alright, I'm going to roll with Guppy's Paw. Because eventually, maybe after we get this health that we're all excited about, we can cash out. And roll exclusively on Spirit Hearts. Yeah, I'll take this. I keep taking his money, but that's just because I don't feel all that impressed by what he's spitting out. Picking up the pact in a curse room feels stupid good to me. I don't know about you, but this is one of those runs where any enthusiasm that oh my god. I have enthusiasm, it's just not for my level of play right now. But the enthusiasm that I feel for the game itself is legitimate and real at the moment. I'm gonna put down one bomb right here. Sure, I really don't think I'm coming back here for any reason, so let's bomb everything, I guess. I'm gonna take the sun, I'll take the heart. I'll even blow this up. I don't foresee me coming back here. Dude, go, it's all you. Bum friend, this is your lucky day, buddy. Range down is not good. Lemon party is okay. Bombs are fine. I'm not replacing the cancer trinket, and I'm certainly not replacing the sun. So, yeah, you know, at this point, I kind of just want to soldier forward, especially now that we have the Gupster, and we can start... We have cancer, too. Like, let's not forget the fact that without the cancer trinket, we have quad shot, and we have Guppy, which is great, but it doesn't change the fact that we were going to be shooting at a ridiculously lax rate of fire, which meant that our flies weren't going to spawn at the rate that we would hope, which means that we wouldn't be doing quite as much damage as we kind of are happy and convinced we'd be doing, which is usually really good with Guppy, but when you have a super reduced rate of fire, that's the one place where it gets a little dodgy. I'll take rubber cement. It gives you bouncing shots, bouncing tears, which means that when we go into a room, whatever distance our tears are going to travel, that's the rate they're going to travel. They're not going to stop for walls. They're not going to stop for enemies. They'll bounce off of enemies. That's awesome. I think this is our last shop. Yeah, it is. So let's go ahead and donate the last 2 cents. We don't have money equals power this time, so I can't actually piss our run away by going and giving money to the donation machine, which is what I did with an old Blue Baby run 2 runs ago, I think. If you haven't seen it and you want to go watch me make a total jackass out of myself, that's a pretty good place to do it. So rubber cement, slowing effect with spider bite, and quad shot with Guppy. I can't complain, man. I love this build. This is what I'm talking about. Crazy tier synergies, enough damage to not feel like I'm in peril every time I walk into a room. This is the kind of run that a day of Isaac is meant for. This is the kind of run that I thoroughly enjoy playing, and I'm kind of geeked that it's come together as early as it has. Normally I'm always missing like one piece. I'm missing damage, or I'm missing a flying item, or I'm missing something that I had been asking for since the first floor. So to be in a place where I really feel like we have it all, man. We have it all. Like, I guess if there's one thing left that I would ask for, it would be, and it's something that we've seen, it would be that our tiers clearly... Okay, well, this is how we're going to do this. Not our tiers, our pills clearly have a health up in them. So to pick up something like a health upgrade would be pretty fine. Yeah, this is how I'm going to do it. Because I'm going to roll with Guppy's Paw. I know we don't have the Polaroid, but I am going to roll with Guppy's Paw, and this way, if something catastrophic should happen, I have the ability to Guppy's Paw myself back into a handful of Spirit Hearts. So, that said, I think this is a one run. I'd be disingenuous if I led you to believe anything else. Dude, what do we get from Pride? Oh, we get a chance to say we held the Anarchist Cookbook in our hand for about that long. I'm gonna peek in here because at this point nothing can stop us. Oh my god, bum friend, go! Especially since we picked up, what is it, Mom's Key? The golden key that makes all of our chests have way more loot. So now we can indulge bum friend like that child that killed all those people in that car accident, drunk driving, but said he wasn't guilty because he suffered from affluenza. That's bum friend right now. Bum friend is the child that we have that's so privileged and so rich that he can't understand the morals of right and wrong anymore. That's what we've done to this little balding legless midget that follows us around, and I'm okay with that. There are enough times that I've let him live in squalor and go without, that this time I feel okay overindulging and letting him have whatever he wants. I can't tell if any of those rocks is a tinted rock. I need at some point for someone to... Oh my god, so much stuff. I need at some point for somebody to go through and show me what other tinted rocks on the womb look like. I don't know that I'm okay living forever in this ignorance. Puberty's not great. We've already got everything we need from the left hand. Like, nice of you to show up, but you're a day late and $1 short. We'll go straight to our boss fight, I think. Man, bum friend. Like, just keep paying out with consumables, buddy. I don't know what we would need them for at this point, but at this point, we're getting a little bit of overlap. We're already at the health cap. I can't imagine us needing this many keys, but we have them in case we need them. Are we in Curse of the Moderately Irritated? Because I'm starting to feel like we're seeing these rooms out of order. Hey, there's a tinted rock. Come on, just unlock. At this point, I just want you to unlock Arkansas. Like, that's all I care about. And when you do, that's when I'll feel complete. This is usually a fight we'd be concerned about. I'm not concerned about it. I will pick this up and set it down. I don't think it's going to show up anywhere else, but you never know. Do I want to pick up Book of Belial? I don't think I do. I've already got the goat head. This is our last deal at the Devil Room that's legitimate. We're already doing decent damage, and we can fly, so we don't need the horse's head. Let's just count our lucky stars, count our blessings, and move on, man. I am going to go see about fighting this boss trap room, because at this point, what's going to stop me? Man, that's so much stuff. I'm excited to keep getting the consumables, but there's no chest, so I don't understand exactly what I think I'm going to use all this stuff for. Bad trips, no good. The sun card at this point is just a map. Like, we've kind of made it that way, where all we're going to get out of the sun card is the ability to know where we're going a little bit faster. And since we got the compass from Judgment, that's not even that big of a boon to us. I guess, yeah, if I had one wish list thing to get from completing this run, it would be to get the pills, to either get the pill cap or Mom's pill bottle, and utilize that to parlay it into the Maggie health that we need to unlock that character. If we unlock 2 characters in two runs in a row, I would feel pretty accomplished about the week in general, from a Binding of Isaac perspective. Holy shit, this room's terrifying. There we go. Oh, we have charm tiers too, thanks to Bandage Girl over there. Polycephalus should go down in a freaking New York minute. I might actually use the sun card now, just so I don't find myself having to backtrack over large parts of this floor. Yeah, let's do it. Are we going the right way? I am gonna go... Do I want to check this curse room for anything? Yeah, what the hell. Might as well. We're already here. Damn, we do so much damage. I didn't feel like we were doing that much damage, but clearly we are. I got some money just in case. We'll take a... Wow! Yes, please. May I please have the mark and the pact both from curse rooms? For absolutely free? I will gladly pay full retail price at a deal with the devil for my guppy items if it means that I can get the pact and the mark for the low price of entry into a curse room. Right, I can't do damage to this white nub until I've cleared out the rest of the room. Yeah, sure, we'll take it, I guess. We'll take it, and then I can burn it off later on. When I have, like, Leo or Stompy or whatever, anything that makes me be able to crush rocks, there's inevitably several places where I find myself getting tinted rocks that I didn't know were there. And so, you know, once again, it revisits the whole idea of, at some point, I gotta have somebody walk me through what it means to... Jesus Christ, there's so many hands here. Somebody's gonna have to show me what the other not square-shaped tinted rocks look like on this floor. Alright, bum friend, I'm over letting you pay out with stuff. We've got shit to accomplish. I would take Tammy's head at this point. I think at this point, she would do crazy damage. I will pass on Brimstone or Mom's knife. I don't think that there's going to be a situation where that shows up, but I'm just too damned happy with what we're rolling here. I have a hard time really thinking of much of... Oh, we can go up! We can go up? Are we going to the Cathedral? Because you didn't give me the Polaroid option. If I beat Isaac, will you give me the Polaroid option? He said with a slight weird lilt in his voice. Alright, cool. So here we are at the Cathedral. If we get to go to the chest on this run, I'll be stupid happy. Oh my god. Yeah, sure, just go. Take. Do. I don't know why I came in here. Like, honestly, at this point, what else could this part of the game possibly pay out with? Bombs key is fine. We'll happily take that. And let's just burn a path, man. I will stop and pay my respects, give my blessing, bestow a gift upon this mob trap room. Once again, I mean, at this rate, we've gotten such a stupid list of items from that room, or from all these rooms, really, from all the non-essential rooms, that I don't see any reason not to sort of see if the streak will continue. That's clearly not going to be a room that's worthwhile, though. So, oh my gosh, that was really scary. Yeah, sure. We're ultimately probably going to burn through... We don't really need a range down pill, but I don't want to go through the trouble of dropping it at this point. Yeah, at this point we are just blazing a trail. Oh yeah, yay, Judgment. What's going on, buddy? I will, though, take a second to drop this range downgrade pill and then pick Cancer back up. There we go. I can't imagine what he would give me. Map, I suppose. Blue map would be fine as well. No, no, I tried. I tried. Judgment, you gotta know I tried, man. I really did. I tried to save you. Oh my god, what's going on back here? Why can I not get away from these guys? Are we... Oh my god. Okay. Let's just... This room would have been crazy irritating without the ability to fly. I don't even know that I've ever seen this room layout before. What a nightmare. If we were like just limping along with just enough damage and survivability to get to the chest, that would have been almost 100% the room that killed us. Like there'd have been no hope for us. And this is why we've rolled with Guppy's Paw as long as we have, is that even if we go through a couple of shitty rooms or take a bunch of damage because Taffy's playing like crap, we can still buff ourselves up if we end up going to the next level. Well, I don't want to suck a lot of the... I don't want to suck a lot of the drama out of this, or the theatricality out of it, but I really don't see this being a fight that goes on for too terribly long. I would have gone for some more defensive orbitals if I had my druthers. I'd go for a speed upgrade right now. I mean, at this point it's wish listing, by the way, too. Please don't take this as, oh man, Taffy's never happy with any of the items that show up. Listen to how he bitches about wanting other stuff. This isn't me wanting other stuff. This is just me saying if we had a checklist of stuff that we could kind of fill out, what would be on it. I guess that's it for this run. Did we get the chest? What did we unlock? Obviously we unlocked something. Oh, stretch. I guess we'll find out. Isaac, ooh, say it ain't so. Isaac's tears, oh my. Well, that was fun. Oh, that felt good. That felt good to get back up on the horse. I guess we'll just cycle through people until we get to... I know the blue baby to Isaac will be the D6, which will make Isaac more interesting to play. And at some point, we'll come across that magic list of ingredients that gets us Maggie's fat ass unlocked. So, until then, until next time, thank you for tuning in. On behalf of myself and the denizens of the cave, my name is Taffy. I have had a blast. I hope you did too. I will catch you on the next episode, and I am out.